Now both of you are there, and you can ask something. She came because she's so, what you call, busy with the question of meditation, sadhana, enlightenment. She wanted some guidance. And as you said earlier, when you come
Maybe.
She has come to the wrong person.
But it does not matter, sir. I feel so peaceful.
There was a television on, I don't remember, Thinking Aloud program in America. It's 2 hours, half an hour. I asked something, that fellow asked me the question about meditation. I said it's self-abuse. He supplied me the word masturbation. That was too much.
That will be a psychological masturbation, right?
It is absurd self-abuse.
You don't believe at all in meditation?
No, it's a battle, it's a war that is going on with the two things, you see. And the peace you experience after meditation is the peace between two wars. And in that peaceful state, you are already beginning to...
Sort of ceasefire.
Yes, it is.
Sort of ceasefire between the periods between meditation and real life.
Another meditation, you see. It is like any other drug, according to me. It disturbs the chemistry of the body. The body is not interested in anything that we are interested in.
Sit here. I want to see him.
Yes.
I want to see you.
I'll change it a little so I can take both of you. Yeah.
Please, you sit down this time here.
I know. Yeah.
Sometimes I hurt myself and it's like a hypnotism.
It is. We hypnotize ourselves. It's just like any other drug. I'm sorry to put it that way. And even yoga, I'm against yoga.
It's good for the body, yoga, don't you think
That's
so?
what they say. I
Physical
did yoga for
exercises.
7 years, and even after what is called calamity, I wanted to do something because I felt that the energy outbursts would tear this body apart. At that time, a friend of mine was here, happened to be here. Come on, sir. And his father was Krishnamacharya, very famous yoga teacher. And his son was an engineer, but he gave up the pressure from his father and he started teaching. He was teaching yoga to Krishnamurti also. Then I talked to him about my problem. You see, the body is unable to take the outbursts of energy. And he said, I don't know, I know only the books, but maybe my father will be able to suggest something to you. So then I went to Madras and saw him. And when he quoted Gita, I said to myself, I'm not interested in this. But anyway, when I wanted to do something, see, I do everything that I am asked to do, you see, so that they may not blame me. But you have not done enough, you have not done the things in the right way. Not at all, you see. I want to test the validity of all those things, you see, before I reject them. And I did it for 3 years. He didn't suggest any, not many yogic postures or anything. No meditation was involved in that. But after some years, I discovered that every time you do or put yourself in some yogic posture, the energy, instead of flowing in a very normal way, took a different course. You see, then I found something wrong with this, the whole business. We are trying to rechannel the natural flow of energy in a particular direction, believing that it will do some good. Then I said, we don't know, we don't understand what you are talking about. This is what the books say. This is our experience. So then I said, I'm sorry, I can't do yoga.
This energy,
3 years I did it.
This energy that you experienced, this was released after your what you call in inverted commas, the calamity.
You see, the thought cannot stay there any longer. So it burns itself out. The energy and matter is one. You see, it is in one unit. They are not one after the other. So since thought is not used by me, quote unquote, it burns itself out. So it has to escape, you see. Otherwise, the body cannot handle the surplus energy. You see. I don't know what exactly people mean when they use the word energy. Energy, anything you experience there, however extraordinary it may be, it's not worth anything. The expression of life's energy cannot be experienced by us at all.
It's our life, and we
The
can't
life,
experience.
no, anything you experience is created by thought.
Beyond the thoughts, there is
There is
nothing.
no beyond them.
He maintains, that is his philosophy, that you can't get rid of thought.
You cannot experience anything outside the field of knowledge. What you do not know, you cannot experience at all. So whatever you experience is the product of your thinking, you see.
Your calamity, is it something like enlightenment?
No, I never called it enlightenment. I called it calamity because we all think that enlightenment puts you in a state of eternal happiness, permanent bliss, and all that kind of a thing. Whereas I found that I was going through terrible pains in the sense that, it's something like earthquake hitting this planet. Earthquakes are very essential for this planet. From time to time, this planet has to realign itself. That's the reason why we have these earthquakes. Of course, that destroys our property, destroys kills our near and dear ones, and we pay a very heavy price. But it is very essential that the earthquakes are necessary, are the integral part of
It's balance the plates, so
the
different plates on the day.
yes, exactly. See, so you cannot say that it is bad for the planet. You see, it realigns itself in exactly the same way. When once this body is freed from the stranglehold of thought, it has to readjust itself to the normal function without the interference of thought. So that's a painful thing. So when there is an accumulation of energy, so it has to become part of the whole. See, it cannot be limited. It cannot be subjected to any pressure or any attempt on our parts to block it, to block the flow. Yes. So if you are experiencing anything there, however extraordinary it may be, it only means that you are there. There is some witness, there is some awareness, there is something that is watching something. As long as that is there, the division is there. And so you can't say anything about a state where there is no division. See, that thought maintains the continuity of separateness there all the time. But here it comes into operation only when there is a need. And that need is not self-initiated, in my case, So it demands, the situation I find myself in demands the need for the thought to come into operation. And when once it is finished, it is not there. Whether it is there or not when you are all the time, I really don't know. I have no way of knowing.
But after the calamity, you experienced.
See, I use the word calamity because from the point of view of the people who think that they will be in a permanent bliss, it's eternal, permanent happiness, it's not that. See, that I don't even know what happiness is, so I can never be unhappy. There is nothing here for me to think of doing something more interesting, more important, more meaningful, more purposeful than what actually I am doing in a given situation. So there is no such thing as boredom for this individual. at all.
But for us, no, we are worried. We are
Because
racked
you
by
think that you
angst
must
from
do
this.
something more interesting, better, and then that problem is there. That's why
But
there is
it's
no
not.
way.
It's not with you now.
No,
So that you
Not at
you
all.
have gone beyond something.
no, don't say I'm gone beyond or. No.
Something has changed in you.
That is not of any value to solve your problems in that area. They are not there even now.
So they were on.
That is what I maintain. If there is any such thing as enlightenment, it cannot be used either for your own purposes or for the welfare of mankind. Not at all. It cannot be used except to set up a holy business. It has no other value. It has no value for me because it has freed itself from the value system. There is no problem here. I am not in conflict with the society at all. However rotten the value system may be, I may condemn it. But there is no problem here at all. I am not in conflict with society at all. So the value system is really the problem for you. You want to fit into that. You understand? And so it is just not possible.
But it is her problem, you know.
It is
she
the
has
problem
been-
of everybody.
No.
If they are not, you see, there are so many people who are not interested in enlightenment. And this I can say with the greatest emphasis at my command, that people are exactly the same. And what people want is permanent happiness, permanent pleasure. It's just not possible. So all these holy men are offering you some gimmicks, telling you that you can be in permanent pleasure, permanent happiness. It is just not possible. The body is not interested in that kind of an experience. It is rejecting all the time. That is why you are in pain all the time. You are unhappy because you want to be happy all the time. So here I really don't know what happiness is like. So I can never be unhappy. Maybe I am unhappy, maybe I am bored. I don't know that I am bored. I don't know that I am unhappy. Because I don't know that I am happy, so how can I know that I am unhappy?
But
So
there's-
it is not a question of rising above these two, rising above good and bad, the right and wrong. I am just not caught up in it. I don't know if you understand the difference
Yeah,
that
you
I'm trying
worked out
to.
for
I'm just not caught up between right and wrong, good and bad, happiness and unhappiness at all. Yeah, I don't know if you understand.
No, we
You are,
understand.
Yeah, we
you are
understand
an
I-
very
officer
well.
of English, you should know that.
No, I do
You
understand
see.
that, you know.
So I'm
They-
just not caught up between the right and wrong. And if that is the case with an individual, he can never do anything wrong. Even if he does something wrong, which society condemns, you pay the price without any complaint. So that is what I say. I have no rights at all, so I don't have any duties at all. You see? So if you demand rights, the duties go with you.
Yes, they come hand in
So I
hand.
have neither rights nor duties. So if they force me to do certain things, I don't know what I would do. I have never in my life exercised my franchise. If the governmental systems change and force you, the button of a gun and say you must vote, I don't know what I will do. You see? Although I maintain not voting is giving negative votes to the undesirable people. You see?
You said you are neither.
49% of the people in the United States don't give a damn. So they don't care to vote, but they are giving a negative vote to the wrong person. Then there is no point in complaining that they are stuck with the wrong president. Sorry?
No, you said on the telephone when I talked to you from Oslo that you are neither a guru nor you are enlightened, you know.
No, I see. I cannot.
But we flock to you. We come to
That
you. I
is
don't
a
know
question
why.
which you have to ask for yourself. I don't know.
There
why
must
people-
be something in you that attracts
She
us.
said she is peaceful. I don't know. That's what many people say. That you see, we feel comfortable.
Yeah, really.
It is
it's
wrong
something.
to feel comfortable in my presence. Why?
I don't know. You must exude something.
No, come on, sir.
Hello.
They are wondering why you are late.
I have bracket on the road to Oloinen.
Hello?
Hello.
You went to Launa?